All right, let's see what we got. Good evening to my Liberian people. When the culprit becomes the messenger. Let me put this thing down good. Okay. When the culprit becomes the messenger, it is the people who decide your fate. All powers inherent in the people. There were several different podcasts, press conferences today. Today's supposed to be day 1, tomorrow's supposed to be day 2. The day after is supposed to be day 3. Well, I'm here. And I listen to the organizer, not Zuz, the organizer of the so-called July 17 protests. I was so busy today, so I took my time to replay his stuff. Then I took my little notes to respond to the organizer, not Zuz with an S, because there is none. You've relegated, Malu, you've relegated yourself so much that the only person that can sit beside you now is the expired yellow man, the one who claimed to have been the president of the Motorcyclists Union during your regime under George Weah. The one that was manufactured by Jefferson Koji. Amen, Malu. You push yourself so far until you've relegated yourself to that level. Imagine, again I repeat, a Molba Molu holding a press conference with yellow man. How did we get this far? How did we get this far? Because, like I said, when the culprit becomes the messenger, it is the vigilant ones amongst the people who will decide your fate. And so it has come to light. Today, watching Molu speak and looking at a non-entity, the so-called manufacturer professed former recognized under the Weah administration president of their own motorcyclists union. He sat beside the picking today. It made me weak. I told you I had a man that you can come on my page and insult, and I just hit the block button. So don't even worry yourself. You and myself not competing on my page yet. As soon as you call somebody useless idiot, you will not watch again. Right? You see me? I always fix this. So by the time you try your nonsense, I hit the block button on you. Finish. Don't even worry yourself. I'm desperate like that. So if you want, you can come again, cause yeah, I got you covered, don't worry. So, I took my time And I listen patiently. I will block enough. Where my stuff? Let me put it right here. And you see it? And this one, I just put it right here. As soon as you insult, we know that you don't belong here. We will block you. I do that. So don't even worry yourself. I the one the bad people call Kabalonoi. I'm the devil's son-in-law. The bastard people call me draw bomb penny. I had a small hole under the oil drum. You mess with me and leave me open in the night, I will leak in the morning, you count to yourself. I the one the people call Banya Domain. That me. The crime people call me Mokuzo. I the wicked devil. Go ask Speaker Solo. He will tell you about me. Go to the Pella people, they will tell you that I man will call Kakakuro. Tell Fagbole. I'm looking at a rush, but don't fool yourself and swallow me. I mean they call Kakakuro. Go ask any Pella man. They tell you, say, that's the man we call Kakakuro. Tell Fagbole. Chiki can't swallow me. You swallow me, you will explain time until you die. Okay? Let's get to why we are here. Share the video. Share the video. I don't joke. I thought y'all knew me ever since. You see the other man? Oh, they got fake profile. They said all of y'all will be blocked. As you insult, I look at you. As soon as you insult anybody, I'll prove to you that this is the intelligentsia. Yeah, this is where we are. Okay? Intelligent people. Not wasteful people here. So I had the opportunity. Like I said, I shared the video. I had the opportunity to listen to Mr. Molu. And that is why my stuff is when the culprit becomes the messenger. And at the end of the day, I should summarize it and prove why I'm referring to Molu as the culprit. And that he cannot be the messenger. And he's experiencing it. It was a 3-day protest. To be frank with you, I don't know who in the government granted them 3 days protest. We are citizens too. We need to move around. We need to do our business. Our children need to go to school. Marketeers need to go sell. The roads need to be clear. So, what is it that you will say for 3 days that you cannot say in 1 day? What is it that you will express that must be expressed in 3 days? I think, my honest opinion, that was an error. But again, here we are. They gave them the 3 days. Today the 15th. That only here and one motorbike man sitting and talking. That only here and one motorbike man, all motorbike picking, sitting and talking. That tells you one of the reasons why it failed. Because the culprit has become the messenger. Don't worry, Agnes. We'll come to why are they protesting. But the man came up today on day 1 of the protest. Day 1 of the protest. Nobody was there. Nobody anywhere around. Mr. Molu today called one old motorbike picking a call yellow. Sat down with him. And about 7 other persons right around him. And every time he speaks, he say, enough! And yeah, everybody, it's enough! When the culprit, meaning the person who did the thing, becomes the messenger, it is the vigilant ones amongst the people that will decide or take a definite course of action. And the Liberian people have acted. I will not go to the American side, I will stay on the Liberian side. You say you want to protest, you want 3 days. This is day 1. Only you and 11 person who your first press conference. Tomorrow is day 2. On day 2, there's a huge investment conference. I received 5 of the people today in my office from the United States. Mining, energy, human resource development, oh, they are for all over the world. Ministerial complex. Budget hearing was going on the other side. So I decided to listen to Mr. Malu. And as I said, I took down my points, as you can see. The first thing Mr. Malu said is they demonstrated, they will protest because of the unlawful, Yamanodo, I'll not turn it in, demolition of poor people property. The culprit. You know, I got one sister they call Yatta Burnett. Yatta Burnett. She used to say, you know, common people can say buggers. But my sister Yatta Burnett can say banner. No banner. And that's it. Those buggers were the same people who gave people land in alleyways, who sold people land in the swamp, who told people they could build anywhere. I was in that government when 27 students, Muslim students in their school, died in a tragic fire incident. 27. Some of you can remember. All the alleyways black. People built there. JMD has come. You say you want roads. From Johnson Street Bridge to St. Paul Bridge. You want 4 lanes. And you say they demolished people's homes like they didn't pay for it. Malu, are you serious? Or a liquor talk? Your government did not pay some of that money? Or a liquor talk? The overhead bridges, discussion, payments. Your government did not pay some of that money? All these people houses they broke down for these places. Is it unlawful demolition? When the culprit, meaning the person who do it, come to be the messenger, the people will decide. Police brutality. The police were using. When Ellen then were there, you call it Ellen police. When Jawia were there, they said that Jawia police. But yesterday, the Trini police people. Is police brutality unique only to Liberia? Or is community policing only unique to Liberia? Police that police. If something goes wrong, action is taken. You talk about police brutality. If we go back to CDC time, you want to make the comparison? The police today are more professional than the ones you control yesterday. Where you will carry Marlin Sako under the sycamore tree and beat the crap out of him. Slash on his ear. You carry what he mean? Patrick Suru. Threaten him until he got to run away and find a place to sleep. You can't try that nonsense to Greg. You know better. So if we compare the police today, can you compare with the police of yesterday? You see the naked traffic motorbikes. You see the traffic cars. You see the traffic flowing. You see the city clear. You want to compare armed robbery, Molu, during Joshua time. Can you compare it today? Rape and sodomization. Yesterday and today, you can compare. Stealing, checking phone, stealing cars. You want to compare it? My brother will know better. When the culprit, becomes the messenger, it's wrong. Number 3, here until I get a list. Employees dismissed. You know, I know, we know, this country knows. Majority of the people that you brought, you Molly, you send people to bust one door open. You not forget? To force the people to hire seditious who were not qualified. You not forget quick? But why should we talk about ordinary people? Let's talk about Koji. Balu, was Koji a high school graduate? Mamasi Kaba, Seku Galasco Damaro Jumade. I'm going to go on and on with the list. Princess Tokulon, Fina Bodo. If all those people were in government, appointed, and they were not high school graduates, think about the one you passed through the back door. All rebel them all over the place because you needed armed men. And you say they were dismissed? Are you for real? People who ain't able to write their names were put on salary making 1,500. You want this government to keep them? And you say that one of the reasons you outside? You gotta be joking. This is a big people government. Number 4. Molu talk about deplorable healthcare centers. He talked about deplorability was the word he used. Molu, Jesus, hang on for me 1 minute. Hello? Yes. But you and myself had a conversation. I'm busy. Does it have to be now? You have to do it now? Yes. Sorry. When your government was here for 6 years, you harmonized healthcare workers' pay. You refused to hire 2,000. Y'all look at me good, though. Healthcare workers and put them on the payroll. What we said first. You harmonized the healthcare workers' pay. You refused to hire over 2,000 healthcare workers. And number 3, you were stealing USAID money. They caught you live. Your government, they caught you. They caught you. You took the poor money from out of the account and put it in the consolidated account rather, and you stole it. And you confessed to it. So you see my 3 fingers. Under this government, you said it's gone. They've been gone since Trump. But this government continues. The people whose pay you harmonize, this government raised it back up. The 2,000 people you refused to hire, this government hired them. The doctors' noise they were making, this government increased the young doctors' pay. Molu, are the people you want a protest for? The people who money you cut and basically stole it? The people you refused to hire and stole USAID money from the account. No USAID, no money in no account. This government is moving on. 2,000 healthcare workers, this government hired them. The people whose pay you harmonized, this government brought it back up. Are the people you went protest for? When the messenger is the culprit, the Liberian people can see. Marketeers not selling. They're going home empty. Under your government, marketeers could not even get their goods from Grand Gida, Sino, Maryland, Nimba, Ananima, Lofa, Sino, River G, River 6. It will take you 3 weeks to Bilaba will get ratty before you get to Morovia. Molu. Everything waste in Morovia, you go Douala, you see it all on the ground. And you had the audacity to say the people not selling. So it made me wonder, what sort of selling you're talking about? Because I can agree with you on the one hand and disagree with you on the other hand. Here is where I would disagree with you. We eat every day, food all over, businesses going on when it comes to farm to market produce. When it comes to Kush and the drugs that were coming into this country every day, some of them on big vessels. Yeah, the drug dealers, the drug barons, the drug distributors. Yeah, they're not selling anymore. And JMB is damn right not to let them sell anymore. You are right. That other market has got no place. And they will never sell here. If that is why you are protesting, I ask you to go and bring the goods into the market, Molu, you my brother, to see what will happen to you. There's no room for drug dealers then here, so they will not sell. But our people are selling. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Motorbikes are restricted. You damn skip it. You damn right they are restricted. Honor your regime. The accident rate amongst motorcyclists were the highest in the land. Every day we picking up somebody's body, they hit bus on a truck. The whole body scattered, broken legs, broken bones. Because how do you weave in and out of a congested traffic? Some of them wearing slippers. Almost all of them no helmet. Ride in the night, no deflector jackets. Or reflector jackets if you want to call it. No, you can't even tell them anything, they won't listen. But today, they themselves are saying, we appreciate the president and Gregory Hart. We're not having accidents like before. People's legs are not being caught. We're not moving from Pinsville to Broad Street. But we are into the communities. And we're somehow on the highways. Some. They are very, very grateful to the government and people. He said they contributed $14 billion in taxes that the government generated, and they have no right to Central Morovia. When your government generated that much money, if that's what you want to do or say, the motorcyclists had rights to Central Morovia. But every day, 5 lives were lost, at most, and many limbs were cut. And you think generating monies could pay for those lives on a daily basis? Think again. They're enjoying safety now. According to my brother, my lovely brother Moluba Molu, he said his protest is non-political. And it is a non-political struggle. I'm quoting him. I don't think he really meant that. So you really don't want me to lecture him on it. Because if you claim to be a political organization, we saw you sitting beside Joel Howard Taylor under the rule of law and talking tamata. Then you left from there and say you are a civil society organization. You confuse us. One day you are there with a political parties, a group of political parties, and then the other day you say you're a civil service organization. Which one be you now? Which one be you? Because we know we got bilingual, bisexual. Your own will be what? Bipolitically, by civic political. That means civil society and you political. By civic political. We can invent that word for you. You got to be straight up. So maybe for you alone now, we'll start calling you bi-civic political. That means you're a civil service group and you're a political group and you everything. But my brother came back and said that the police were deployed in Kinjal by JMB to somehow effect political police brutality on the citizens, and that somehow allowed Kinjal to sell millions of dollars worth of gold to other capitals, according to him, because that all JMB know, he just let to be rich and collect money. Molu. Molu. That's why I said when the culprit becomes the messenger. This Kinjal was operating under you for 6 years. This Kinjal reports, I don't even want to go there. Reports came out that you robbed them of 17 million to finance your campaign. Hey, brother. Are the Kinjal you're talking about today? Wow. That JMB want to get rich. That probably you get time for money, sir. Today, my brother said that JMB is from Lofa and Sierra Leone. They are start thinking. I said, Molu said JMB today. JMB from Lofa and he for Sierra Leone. I wonder where Molu himself from now. I wonder where Molu from now. You got confused. Then my brother went on to say, Liberians are dying from hunger. Molu, this country right now, you say Liberians dying from hunger? When? When did you come to that point of loneliness and isolation? When? Then he went on to say, and this is the one that caught my attention. If you don't take anything from this podcast, take this from this podcast for me. Molu went on to say, JB had the opportunity to sit in front of Donald Trump, the leader of the free world. And all he could say, my country get mini robbed. This one sounds to me like the old days politics. Because Molu knows better that there was an invitation for a strategic meeting. Molu knows that they had a round table conference with the media. When they were done with their meetings, And the question was, can you say something to the media? Others has to state, said, thank you for the warm welcome. We look forward to having a strategic partnership, blah, 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 blah. This president set the scene. The English was too big for seditious then. They never understood. And then the old man proceeded to add something that he might not have thought of during the strategic meetings, which was, we'd like for you to assist us with a mineral survey. Now, if you are a seditious, you will be too dull to understand what a mineral survey is. Yes, I said it, your chemical complaint. Because your whole party structure, all of your ran with, he asked for mineral survey. Do you know what a mineral survey is? You will be too dull to understand it. In fact, for me, it was the most important thing. And I started celebrating. I said, yes. Because they have this seismic technology. You don't know anything about what I'm talking here. You will not even understand it. But because I'm talking to the intelligentsia, I'm now going to ask for their permission to step down low and break it down. A mineral survey, my people, is you are asking them, say you get all the technology. The way we can go all around to look for diamond, gold, iron ore, when we find it, we start digging. We don't want to do it anymore. Can you people come bring down your big satellite team? Chuck it down into the ground. Chuck it way in the ground. And tell us, say, oh, y'all got gold here. Y'all got diamond in low file. Y'all got iron ore here. Y'all got bauxite here. Can you please do that for us? We're not getting no satellite. We're not getting no machine. And that was what this old man said to the president. Can you help us with a mineral survey? Because when we know where we get our issue in, we know how to protect it, we know how to sell it, which one to sell, which one not to sell, who can go where, who cannot go where. If you dig it in front of a mountain and they tell us, diamond that will move your butt from there. Quick! But what do we know? So he asked. And then look at Molu now. Oh, he sat down in front of the men. The only thing he asked for was mineral survey. Molu, must you go there? Must you go there? Smart guy like you. Ah, man. That one made me shame on it. Now, he said the papa wants to enrich himself and he likes, I'm quoting Molu, he likes luxury. I'm going to quote Molu. This is what Molu said about JMB. He said, all you think about JMB is luxury. Monkey see what monkey do, and sometimes when people are accustomed to evil, their thought and everything, their thoughts are shaped by evil. The mechanism for processing is evil, and their sight records what they imagine. Molu is the first man to ever say that to JMB, that all you think about is luxury, unquote. They had that old man touchdown way in Liberia that day. I know that hat very well. Molu, I can bet you the hat is older than you. I challenge anyone on this podcast, that old man hat is older than Molu. That big briefcase, maroon in color, that the old man has carried around for years, is also older than you, Molu. The house the old man lives in and been living in for almost 53 to 55 years now, Bolu, is also older than you. Unlike the man you and I served. And you say JMB, all he thinks about is luxury. That's because all the men you serve, George Weah, was all about. So you think the old man is same? When the culprit becomes the messenger, it is the vigilant ones amongst the people who determines a definite course of action, and the people of Liberia have decided that you're not worth it of their time. Day one has passed. Who here again? He said, Joe Bagger will be held accountable should he allow a counter protest. That particular one that Vlad, I know fire part, I know they call them fire part comedy. I'm addicted to them. That one I won't lie. I know they will take this one. That particular one that fly. Because nobody coming outside to even wash you. This is day one. When you and your serving beginning and came outside to talk. And why is that so? Because all the people that are promoting the protests are external. Let me be careful. They are external Muscovines. External Muscovines. Okay? They'll ask me for the meaning later on. Alright? How do you have a protest? The spokesman for the protest is in America, and he had the audacity to say he got rumors that he come, JMB will seize the passport. You get passport? I said, Jackson, do you have a passport? No. The last time I checked, the diplomatic passport was recalled from you. You made all kind of noise in Chowya government. You don't get diplomatic passport, you stay right there, you went to America. You apply for asylum for you and your family. And you didn't have it. The asylum have not been granted to you. The diplomatic passport was recalled. Then today you say you want Canada and JMB, you hear rumors that JMB wants to see your passport. You get passport? Oh, these people never cease to amaze me. Look at Kev Hassan. You kill a bro. Nobody know if it's me or B-bro. Ayena, if you can't hear who you will be coming to, call the person name. If you can't hear who you will be coming to. I said to. That one will not know anything about that bro. Complete stranger. If you ask anything about that bro, you say, I know how to be woman in that bro. But at all. 6 years in Georgia government as Deputy Minister for Youth. Empowerment activities, whatever you call it. Show me, he can show anything. All the time you hear him talking. You can hear him talk anything about that position. He can't say fun about it because he don't know fun about it. The only thing he know is that Lofa and Nima got border and Murder in the Kassawa Pass was written by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And then she came up, may God bless her heart, lovely woman, great stateswoman. I mean, you get around her, you're just forced to love her when you are around her. She just told him, you L-I-E, You damn lie. That's the kind of people, right? Now we got Sam Jackson. You calling for protests in Liberia, but the lawnmower that you are pushing to cut your grass were carrying you in the bush. You can't control lawnmower, then you come in to control a protest. You Sam Jackson, you can't even control lawnmower. Now protest you won't control. You've been an economist for 70 years, and you still don't understand the economy in your own house. Or should I, if I want to speak to the BB people, I say you don't even understand the economics of the domestic activities. Let me say that quickly so you can hear it. You, Sam Jackson, you've been an economist for 70 years. Now you come tomorrow. Look at that ass. 72 years old. He said, yes. You've been telling us from the time you were 2 years old, you've been an economist. But you don't even understand the economics of your own domestic activities. You come tell all about this and that. You won't call protest the longbow carrying you in the bush. I will ask Tinton to show you again. But you won't. How can I ask protest? My sister Julie Rambo stretching her voice, but she in Holland. Alita Bam stretching her voice, but she in Philadelphia. Orita Mala stretching her voice, she either smoking her weed in Canada or in Jamaica. And yes, I can say it because she's showing it to me, she's smoking it in front of me, she don't care. So which one of y'all coming to protest when the actual protesters, Alexander Jackson Washi, when the actual protesters are here, all of y'all who screaming, the Sam Jackson, Kev Hassan, Isaac Doe, Isaac Jackson, Gibson Jeru, Alita Bam, Orita Malo, Julie Rambo, Sekou Kanen, Prince Sharif, all of you guys, you are out of the country. And you are out of the country because 6 years of development scares you. Maximum progress in minimum time confuses you. Your medulla oblongata has been somehow wired to believe that stagnation and underdevelopment was the portion of this great nation. In 1.5 years, the roads are passable. Auditors are not dying. We can go to the bank and withdraw whatever we want. They never tell us no money in the bank. Civil servants are not old. Deharmonization, meaning no more harmonization, will put people money back up. When you took over at CDC, the rate was 130 to $1. You left it at 210 to $1. Today, it is at 200, meaning the rate's dropping. Gasoline has dropped. Fuel has dropped. Again, should we tell you about the other development? I am a living example of what this new government is all about. Water is not in short supply. Poo-poo, not in Akara's great district floating all around the place. Hell to the no. Electricity may not be the best, but at this stage, Liberians are enjoying electricity. Not because it is the rainy season. We enjoyed it in the dry season like crazy. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? You said it's gone. You had you say. But we're okay. We're not where we want to be, but we're okay. You gave $11 million to subsidize the importation of rice. And that rice was sold to us for $22 US. We did not give 11 million, but rice is being sold for $16 US. 3,200 at the rate of what? 200. I'm not even taking it at 198. 16, 3,200. What you want to say? Who you gave our 11 million to? You gave 30 million for stimulus package. All we saw was small beans and oil. What you want to say? Talk to me. What you want to say? Are we better off than what we were 6 years ago? 1.5 years explains that. You were building road from Ear 38 Junction. And the only reason why you stopped it to rehab was because your president lived there. And that was the place you stopped it. Now under JMB, in less than a year and a half, you can drive from the same rehab. You can stand to Ear 38 roundabout and pee on George Weah House. But that was where you stopped the road. In 1 year and a half, we took out your quota that did not even reach 1 inch, and we've crossed all the way shuffling. What you want to say? You can travel to Lofa from morning and get there in the evening. The protest failed. And it failed because the culprit became the messenger. The people who did the harm are the ones. They call EFFL. Conquest said, don't bring that nonsense to me. The Liberian National Student Union, LINSU, told them, don't bring that nonsense around us. The market women told them, don't bring your stupidness around us, we know better. Everybody have distanced themselves. Because every bad thing that happened under President Weah, you spoke about it, Molu, in one night. You didn't protest, you spoke about it. In the morning they said, oh, you said about Weah? What did you say? That was liquor talk. Liquor talk. Today, I don't see the difference. Except that what you said about Weah was true. What you're saying about JMB are all lies. And besides, the records are now there. So, it could be the same liquor talk. Because the liquor makes you talk tabata. And sometimes the liquor makes you brave to speak the truth. In both cases, the liquor talk doesn't work. As I speak to you, I'm disappointed in Molu. I'm really disappointed. You were seen to be this powerful guy. And then you wind up sitting beside one picking the call, Yellow Man. Why would you relegate yourself? Why? Why? I don't understand. Makes me sick to the core. Very sick. That you will relegate yourself to that level. The country is so peaceful and so quiet. You guys miss 6 years. of plundering the national coffers. And the worst you could do, Molu, was to organize a field protest. And this is what you get now. Now, even the seditions are divided. You are on your own. You can make it right, though. Tomorrow will be day 2. I heard you saying today, Thursday will be the mean day. If it didn't start today, if it will not continue tomorrow, don't expect it to end on Thursday. What does not start will not end. And whatever ends, started at some point before. You started today with a press conference. I'm confident that your number 7 might go to 22 persons. I'm confident you will end with a press conference. I can see Samuel Jackson and others distancing themselves because protests, in their opinion, is supposed to be spontaneous. Just like the June 7th. If you have to prepare for protests for a period of almost a month, you're not there. Samuel Nangbe, he said, the people campaigning, they started selling campaign. Buy 2, get 1 free. But this protest is going to end with banjo. They will be like selling the market. Can't anything you get, bring it banjo. Can't anything you get, bring it banjo. I'm so disappointed. Very disappointed. It's like Musa Ability gave Smetobe a contract to be a media guy for a new party. And he took picture with Smetobe. And you know how he made it appear? He announced that Smetobe has joined his party. I'm sure the place Smetobe, he pays the hell. You gotta be smart in this game, for real. You hire a man to do PR work for you, then you see the name in your party. And it come all over. Now, small cause the CDC beginning causing Smetobe to them. Now, small cause. But you know, we know this business. Okay? So, I'm going to try my best to get some small water and fish sandwich for maybe 50 people. Keep it, because I know when they're cold and hungry. I told you this story and I'm serious. First time staying hard at 10, no money. I paid the woman away because I keep in the supermarket. That one that saw Chancellor Horse. Around Chancellor Horse, monoprix. Yeah, get the people wanting to pay their way because they were crying, old ladies. But I'm not going to give anybody money. I'm not going to help anybody. But it's all good. Best thing that ever happened to our country is JMB. You know how I feel as a Liberian? I feel so good that the president, the leader of the free world, recognized the brilliance and eloquence of our president. And we were sharpening the debate over the next 6 years. God bless you all. You know what kind of call I can get? Just listen. Hey! Did you all see Todd?
No, okay, so he said we're going to get us, what did he get a pizza? He told me to tell you, but he said $65, but I have enough in cash.
Alright. I owe you. I'll give it to you right at the airport.
Okay.
Cash.
Okay.
Yay! So you gotta call me back. Yay! Welcome to Africa! No matter what happens,
Yeah.
you've made it to Africa.
Exactly. Oh my God.
It's an honor to receive you to the land of your birth parents.
Yeah. We're going to fly out in the morning, he said.
Yes, early in the morning?
Yeah.
No problem. I just need to confirm what time you'll be landing, and we'll be there to receive you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll call you back in a little bit. Keep your phone open.
Okay. We will.
All right, bye. Love you.
Bye. Thank you.
You're here for yourself. Now, small American people now waste. We go pick up them yesterday from the airport. You don't know they're having the investment summit yet. It starts tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. They waste all over the whole country. He's sleeping. I better wake up. I told the other one to go pee and go to bed because he didn't understand what happened. He said, he didn't have fun the people making it. Look, let me tell you something. Anytime my brother had to do something good, they witchcraft and come outside. But they witchcraft and one by the law. We get too much sense. They get too much. They witchcraft. They will meet years old and waiting for them. Nobody going around them. Oh, I enjoy the Linsu picking. Linsu picking said we don't even want to know where they at. Oh, EFFL party said, your code to play. They confused, said they didn't even know where the code at. The funny part about it. I asked one of the other piggy, he said, oh, Mbolu said we'll go protest. So I asked him, piggy, when you go protest, what you'll be protesting for? He said, people, I said, I don't understand. I said, no, Mbolu then said they go and protest. He said, but protest for what now? Everything looking correct right now. I said, you are asking me. You know what the piggy said to me? He said, people, they protest, they calling for, I don't think we know. But I can tell you one thing, I think we used to protest now, so that why we go in there. So I asked him, I said, oh, you used to protest? He said, no, I'm going again because I don't understand why I'm going there. I got no reason. But I think my men who won't go there because they used to protest. I said, go there, and he said, no, but the men said, they say they will bring money. What? Where is the money? The poster who say all that protest, they're hungry, is there money? No money. He didn't pay 100%, he can't reach. So God bless you all, and the other person, well, if I got children are coming for the summit, if I got family, then plenty coming. Investors and friends and everybody, they learning on the ground. Then as they do, they run away. Saint Jackson then sold a bakery. He sold a bakery. He run away. Kept Asampa, he came on the ground. The small money if you not put in a pocket, he lay with that one. The man wrote fake check for him. Oh, they ran away. That I didn't want to get them job. But when the people asked them what he can do, the other man said he graduated from London School of Economics. He said, what I want got to do with that, bro? He said he specialized in urban development, which is like city development. So he did urban economics. So what the people said, so St. Johnson, y'all go ask St. Johnson if I want to ask you, the London School of Economics, where you own a thing. I beg you. And me, I know they will ask you on Spoon Talk. Let me say where your thing is. We get only one Ministry of Finance. They took up, my man. I want you to ask you.